Yes, what's going on, my Reds? Welcome to a Friday night, not a Thursday night, a Friday night video this week. Yeah, I had a few things to sort out last night, so we're just moving it on to tonight. And in that time, we have had plenty of news breaking, plenty of news coming through about United. But first of all, before we get into this one, I just wanted to do a big shout out because we have a new sponsor on the channel, and yes, it is the One Football app. Has got behind the channel, contacted me, wanted to support the channel, and hit me up asking if I could just give them a shout out. This is the one and true app for football fans, international, club level, everything, all goal alerts, club stats, team, whatever you want, international, club. And let's be honest, with United, you do need that little bit of extra, don't you? Because all the statos are coming at me out of the woodwork with everything that I say. So, yeah, the One Football app is the place to go for all that. Do check out in the description below, there is the link there. I have got a little promo video coming up for them as well once that's all sorted. But I wanted to just do an initial shout out to them because they are sponsoring the channel. I am pleased and honoured to be part of many of the influencers who have been backed by One Football. We are now one of them on Mad Red United, so massive shout out to One Football for jumping on and getting behind the channel. I've got more content and more stuff coming up with them as well over the next few weeks. We've got loads going on, so yeah, just a quick shout out tonight. It's not officially started yet, but I wanted to just throw this up there just to give him a bit of a shout out and let you guys know exactly what is coming up as well. So let's get into it. We're looking at international break. We're looking at absolute bollocks going on in the headlines, and that's all I can call it. I don't know how to say it any other way, what it may be. There's plenty actually going on with United in terms of international players playing football, which is good. We all seen Donny van der Beek score again. Another start for Van der Beek for Holland and another goal for Van der Beek. Why we're not starting him, I do not know. I've gone on about this many a times, but one of the good things, let's say, one of the good things. Adam, please tell me you are not saying buying Ronaldo will be a mistake for our club. You can groom our strike force to be the best in the league. Mate, I am telling you, it is absolutely ridiculous that anyone would think that this is the right move. Or, in fact, that it will actually happen, mate. Come on. Let's just get real with this one. We'll start with this because you've brought it up, Ronald, mate. Ronaldo considering going to United. I've heard loads of people talking about it this week. I've seen other videos on YouTube. It's garbage, people. It's absolute garbage. Don't even pay any attention to it. If you think it's the right move, then you are seriously, you do need to have a little look at yourself because it's not. It really isn't. The fact that United fans are clinging on to Ronaldo coming back shows how far we have fallen, for one. Ronaldo's done at United. Simple as. He's going to be 36 next year. 36, people. And yes, he's still got it. He still can do a job. But how long for us? Is it just, it's embarrassing that this is actually being brought up. The money involved, the wages, everything like that for a 36-year-old. For me, no, Ronaldo is not coming back. He's not coming back to me at all. And we're just desperately trying to bring back one of our old heroes. It's the only reason he would come back to the club is because he's got this heartfelt connection with United, which is granted, he was brilliant for us. But let's be honest, the only reason he would come back to United is because of us starting his career. That's it. It's a sentimental signing. It's pretty much going down the mould of what we've already got with Solskjaer as our manager. It really is. It's just absolutely brain dead for me. Yeah, he may actually work for us for a first season, but let's be honest, are we really looking at a 36-year-old, even though he is still good? Then, you know, I really have to ask the question. It's like, where is our plan? Where is our end game with this? Because if you bring Ronaldo into this club, then that's not backing your manager. It really isn't, because he would just completely disrupt everyone else is there. And what happened when he goes? We are left in complete and utter. We're right up shit creek, aren't we? Really, let's be honest. it's just, I'm looking at, I'm seeing all these comments here now, this Ronaldo love. I'm not having it. Sorry, mate, it's not. Adam, I would disagree with you here because he honestly would be better for us with such a young strike force. Like, we need a captain and someone who can guide them. No, mate, completely wrong in my opinion. Completely wrong. It's not. It's not. Ronaldo is for Ronaldo. He is brilliant. Yeah, he may have played for us when he was at United. We set it off. But calm down, people. Ronaldo isn't coming to United to improve United. Ronaldo's just coming to finish his career at the club he absolutely loves. Sentimentality has got us nowhere at this football club. And this is another one of them. Yeah, great. Ronaldo's still one of the best in the world. I'm not having it for our team, no. What numbers is he going to take, people? And then when he's gone, is that player going to be... What if he takes Martial's number and he spits his dummy out again? You know what I mean? Think about the aftermath. People saying this is a young strike force. Young forwards. How long have they been playing at the club, people? How long do you want to give them? How much time do you want to give this strike force before they start connecting? Are they going to learn off Ronaldo in one season? Probably to pick up a few things here and there. But, come on. It's a quick fix and it's not going to work in the long term for us. It's really not. He's just going to leave us in a mess when he leaves again if he does come in. And honestly, I can't see him coming in. I really can't see him coming in. It is just one of them. And it's like everyone goes on about Martial being this and that. But what if Ronaldo comes in and takes Martial's place for a season? You know what I mean? Derails Rashford. You know, I hear what you're saying. It's like Greenwood... When's he going to come into it? I just don't see it, people. I really don't see it. I don't think it's right. And for what it's going to cost us, everyone's going on about investing and what's our future plan. Investing for the future. This isn't a future buy, people. This is a quick fix for Ed Woodward to try and get himself out of an absolute hole that he's got this football club in and the Glazers to be exact on that one. But for me, I don't think Cristiano Ronaldo is the right one. But yeah, Ronald, we're going to have to disagree on this one, mate. Everyone who thinks Ronaldo's going to change this team around, really, he's not. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's a case of Ronaldo coming into a team, the worst team he's been at in his whole career. And let's be honest, that's what he would be coming to here. He's not moving to an absolute superstar lineup, is he, again, where it works, where everyone is pretty much close to his wavelength. You're talking a United team here which is struggling at the moment. Yeah, we've got some individual brilliance here and there, but this is a player who's on another level. And do you think he's going to hang around his last few years just because it's United where it all set out? I'm not having it at all. It just does not work. It does not work for me. Yeah, don't get me wrong, he'll come in and he'll score goals for us. But that doesn't change anything after he leaves, does it? And what are we going to have to pay to get Ronaldo to the football club? What wages is he going to come in and command that's going to stop us buying that next player who really could improve our future? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm going with it. It just doesn't fit with me. It doesn't suit. And to be honest, yeah, it'd be good to see him back in a United shirt, but to what detriment to everyone else? And it's one of them, innit? Ronald, I can't ignore you, mate, because you're my best super chatter going, mate. Thanks for that. Like the video, if you want Ronaldo at United, yeah, you can have him, people. I'll cheer when he scores. But then you'll all look back on this video after he's left after a year or two and go, where do we go now? What all have we left now? We have to try and replace that. And all the best players out there have already gone because we got Ronaldo for 2 years. Quick fix, not for me. Really isn't for me. Never go back. Never go back. Does anyone else not think this at all? Let me just get through a few comments. Be honest, people, I know you all love Ronaldo, but I'm just listening to the stories. I'm listening to people saying he's considering United. That's poor, innit? That is poor structure. That is poor recruitment. And again, it just comes down to the fact that United have poor infrastructure in the club and do not know or have any sort of plan when it comes to it, when it comes to recruiting players. For Ronaldo just to come on the scene and United say they're in for him is poor, in my opinion. Don't think it's the right decision. We need to look long term rather than quick fix. Yep, cheers, exactly. I do agree with that one, Kelly. So you're on the fence, Adam. Nice one. Sarcastic, yes. Let's see. Sit, love Cristiano Ronaldo, but what after he retires? Exactly, what happens when he leaves? And it isn't a long-term fix. Marcus, cheers mate. Spurs signed again on Spurs signed Bale again on 300 grand a week. Anything can happen. Yeah, I know it can, but this is like a sole reliance. Like, people are thinking that this is going to change everything. I just don't see it. Alien Tenno, cheers mate. One season of Cristiano Ronaldo or Pogba instead. Mate, I just don't see how one season is going to change anything. I'm not looking for one season. I want to see progression season on season. Ronaldo comes in, we progress. Ronaldo leaves, we go straight back down again because he's irreplaceable. And everyone stops doing what they're doing at the club now because Ronaldo's there. That's what happens. Ronaldo, focal point. Build a team around Ronaldo, so everything that Ollie has been working on, everything that Ollie has been trying to build, if you're backing your manager and all these people who think that Ollie is definitely the one, then all that goes out the window if Ronaldo comes in, because he will command everything. Everything will have to work around him. He's just that type of player. That's what he is, and he needs to move to a big club with quality players in it for that to work. That's something we haven't got at the moment. We're still trying to recover. It's just not going to work in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, he will come and he will score goals, but like I said, it's what happens to everything else if he does. The ship has sailed, people. It really has. We shouldn't be relying on this. Louis Hancock, is this actually a possibility? As I don't believe it. And personally, not a good idea. Pretty much on what I'm saying, mate. That's what's happening. Sell Pogba to Real Madrid and get Grealish, then go all out for Sancho. I don't think you're going to get that much money for him, Stephen, mate. I don't think Ronaldo's going to command that much of a fee anymore. That's a sorry state of affairs, I know. I see your point about the long-term fix. If we lose on Sancho and get Ronaldo, then yes, it would be a bad buy. But are we going to get Sancho? I don't think. Hey, we're going to get anyone. If we're going to get anyone, that's the thing. We've got all this money that's being spent already on the young lads coming in. You know what I mean? We've got Traore coming in January as well. So, you know what I mean? I do mean Pogba, sorry, by the way, people. We're not going to get much money for Pogba. Not as much as what we want anyway. 60 million for Pogba, Steven says. Oh man, we're losing, and he's given us what? We've had some moments, and it's a crying shame that it's not worked for Pogba, but that's typical of this football club, innit? Spend 80 million on a player to lose 20 million. Man, come on. We don't need Grealish, believe me. Galbraith is the future. Don't know. I'm watching Grealish at the moment, and his game has definitely got improved, and I think he would improve our team right now. He really would. But yeah, let me know what you think, people. Pogba for Ronaldo, some of them rumours, I think they're garbage as well. Complete and utter made up, because we've got international break and there's nothing really else to talk about. There really isn't. I mean, I'm looking at the other news. Obviously, you've got the news about Grealish again. That now looks like it is being rubbished as complete and utter garbage, which is good. Very good, because again, it's so frustrating that we've got a player like Greenwood. This is the one that we should be looking forward with, I think. This is the player that we need to be getting right behind. And it just doesn't seem to be that. Every time someone just comes available, or it seems like there's someone who's going to come in and just make a bit of a statement, trying to act, and United try and act like they are still something and can still attract big players, then it just all falls down for me. It really all falls down. It's just poor, and again, it goes back to recruitment. It really does. We're talking about this is the way forward. The football club's looking and been scouting the likes of Traore from Atlanta for so long, and then bang, as soon as Ronaldo's available, let's just drop all that because it's Ronaldo. Come on. That's absolute garbage for me. Let me see now. What else have we got? Andrew. Hello, Andrew, mate. We need a CDM who can pass through the lines and break up the play and can cover every blade of grass. Yeah. Oh, I wish we had a Brian Robson, mate. I really do. Adam is from Manchester, not America, Marcus. What are we talking about there, people? I don't know. Garbage. Thomas, don't worry, just keep saying it. Man, I mean, going back to the Greenwood actual news, I've heard a lot of people, I mean, I've talked about it myself in terms of Greenwood. I do feel like there is some form of witch hunt against the likes of Greenwood after what he did, jumping out of COVID restrictions while away with England. But for me, it just looks now like every chance they get. I mean, we heard the rumour that came out about Bruno pretty much lambasting him, totally having a go at him for not making a move, saying he was lethargic. Ollie comes out and says he's not been feeling well. Then all this absolute garbage news that's come out the last couple of days, which I'm not even going to get into because it's not worth it. And you know what, it just looks like this now could be, if this keeps on going and the club don't come out and back him again. I mean, I know Ollie is publicly backed Greenwood again. I do hope he does come out and say it when we do come back from international break, if anyone brings it up. I do hope Ollie has a go again. I hope he loses it, because it is the British media that are building this up into something it really isn't. From what I've been told and what people are telling me, it's definitely all complete false news. So the fact that it's Greenwood again, up and coming star, doesn't get into the England squad this time, everyone's just building a story around it because he's not there with the England squad. Do you know what I mean? Adam, remember his name, Will Fish, centre-back incoming. Alien, you're full of the up-and-comers tonight, mate, aren't you? What's going on, mate? I don't think Cristiano Ronaldo will come, mate. And if he did come, then what would he do about number 7? That Cavani has now got. Well, that's it. I said that. What number does he take where someone's not going to spit the dummy out? It's not going to work. Ronaldo's not going to work. Yeah, he'll score goals, but you know what? It's not so much what he does when he's here, because I think he will have an impact. It's what happens when he leaves. And then all of a sudden the players go to Ollie, if Ollie's still there, and say, well, hang on, why are you coming back to me now that he's left? You know, we were supposed to be the plan. We were supposed to be what you've been building. So, you know what I mean? It's not all about the now. Quick fix football. Quick fix signings. This is what Mourinho tried. You know what? Van Gaal even did it for the players he bought. I couldn't make it work. There's a different way that we have to move and walk now, and it's not the Ronaldo way. It really isn't. Not at 36. Come on. Seriously, people. If, you know what? If we had a fully fit... sorry, not fully fit. If we had a winning team, you know, a team that has actually got established winners in it, and we are actually doing really well, pretty much when like Larson came in at United for a little while. No, that sort of scenario works for me, when we're at the top of our game and bringing Ronaldo back just to bring him in to finish his career, then it's a different ball game. But not now. We're trying to fight our way back up. This just gets completely in the way for me. Completely in the way. So no, I'm not having it. Yeah, shirt sales though. Yeah, I know. This is what I mean. This would completely blow out the other story about Ed Woodward coming out and saying they're completely behind Ollie Solskjaer. This signing would say to me, well, no, you're not, Ed. So this is why I don't think it will happen. And I don't think it is going to happen. I really don't. I know what you're saying, people, with all this killer, yeah. But Zlatan was around the same age. Yes, Zlatan was around the same age. But he was coming in as a fresh player for United. This is all about nostalgia. This is all about... And you know what? You could actually work a team around Zlatan. You could see what Mourinho was trying to do with Zlatan. I would expect that from him, but not from Ollie. And this just for me again comes against them saying we're backing Ole. Because if you bring in a player like Ronaldo, that's saying, I don't think Ole is going to Ed Woodward and saying, get me Ronaldo. He isn't saying that. He is not saying that. I can guarantee it. He's saying, I need to build my team. I need better, younger players that I can build for the future. Ronaldo is a quick fix, a typical Mourinho signing, you could say. That's what it is for me. And Ed Woodward coming out. The financials are out for United as well. I know what, they're not giving everything away because of the uncertainty going on. But we do know that all the dividends are going to be paid again, as expected. So I just feel like this week, I think we just need to enjoy a little bit of international football. Take the break while we can, because when we come back, the pressure is going to be straight back on Ole. And why is all this transfer news coming now, when it's nowhere near the transfer window yet? What is it with this international break? This is why I think it's all complete bollocks. It just is. The papers aren't being filled because no one's doing anything stupid, so they have to find something. They have to find something. And everyone's jumped on it. Everyone has jumped on it and said, you know what? Oh, Ronaldo, this is the one. This is the time. This is the time. Yeah, no, it's not. It's different to when City were looking at buying Messi. Different scenario, I know. Ronaldo isn't. Ronaldo is a model professional, I think, and like I said, he would make one bit of a difference. But this goes against everything that the club have come out and announced for me in terms of backing Ole. Because if he does come in, then do you think he's really going to respect Ole Solskjaer? Ronaldo's going to come into this club, look at this team, and respect it. You know what? And he'll come in and he'll demand. It'll be like he's the manager coming in, Ronaldo. He'll demand this, he'll demand that. He'll want it all building around him. He'll want it his way. It won't work for United. It really won't. People are saying that it's a young team. Yeah, it is a young team. But how long have they been playing? This is a young man's game. You know what I mean? We're looking at players now that have been... Rashford and Martial, what are we talking here now? 4 seasons? This is long enough. Do you know what I mean? They are established. Well, Rashford's an established international when he's fit. Martial, well, we've got the Deschamps issue there, haven't we? Which we all know about. But let's be fair, these guys have been in for a while now. So, you know what? They should be hitting their peak soon. This is long enough. And then you've got the midfield behind him. It's McTominay and Fred for Ronaldo. And the way we have to play defensively. Are we going to go all of a sudden out attack? Not for me. Let's get into some of your questions. Hit me up with any questions as well, people, tonight. Well done, Scotland, last night, by the way. Big up the Scots. Not so much my Irish contingent. I had a little bit of a wind-up with the guys on our WhatsApp group just to rub it in. Keane... Mary wasn't too pleased about what I was saying, but she understood the banter. And obviously Owen as well. But yeah, they're at a time where not the best team, to be honest. And finally England managed to beat them. Jesus, how long's it been? I think last 5 attempts or something we've tried, we've not beat them. Okay, what you're saying, Dino, good to see all the members in as well. Give the video a like, people, as well. Hit that share button. Let's get a few people in on the conversation as well. And obviously the membership section is open still as well for people. Big news this weekend on that one. I am coming back with another giveaway this weekend for all you members. So watch out for that. That is incoming. It would be against this so-called philosophy we are supposed to be following of young players building for the future. Yes, mate, exactly. Exactly, Dino. That's why it's not going to happen, mate. I'm telling you. It is not going to happen. Ronald, back again. Cheers, my man. Adam, we can argue all day about Woodward, but sign Ronaldo if he sees money in it. He doesn't care about fans, but his pockets and Glazer's pockets. Mate, I just said this. This is what I'm going on about. He's come out and said that he's backing Ali 100%. Well, this would be a confirmation for me that he really isn't backing him. So he has to be very careful what he does. Because if he does bring in Ronaldo, that's it. That, for me, is just going against the manager completely. So he's either come out and made a blatant lie today, or this is all completely made up. Every 6 months. Yep, definitely. Let me see. You lot read too many stats, says Jason. The stat people love it, don't they? Alien, what you saying, bud? With all that's going on, personally, I think we need Poch in charge just to develop the squad. Ollie is not going to do this now. I think everyone can answer that one for me, mate. It's 100%. It's Bruno. It's my type of player. Nothing against Ronaldo. Sorry, Ronaldo. God, he got me on it now. Nothing against Pogba, but I just prefer Bruno. Different types of players in a way, but I think Bruno's just got more of an impact. Bruno's just different gravy for me. I don't care what everyone says against him. What else are we saying, people? I think you're all having a debate amongst yourselves there, to be honest. But we'll leave you to have your arguments. I mean, looking at everything else that's going on, we have to say a big up old Slabhead, don't we? Slabhead had a decent game. He got his goal for England as well last night. Is he turning the corner? That's the thing, innit? Is he turning the corner? I just feel like he needs to come back firing after this international break. I think he's suspended for the next game, I think. So at least he'll get a break. I think he was suspended because of the card, but he could play in friendlies. So he got a red card against Denmark, didn't he? When the last international finished with a catastrophe. But yeah, so Harry Maguire gets a rest this week, but good news for him. One United player that did actually turn up. I know Henderson went and got his clean sheet. It's just, you know what, we just seem to be being left behind in that England squad at the moment, don't we? England have got a very, very strong team. Very strong team. What do you want, Adam, mate? I don't know what you mean, mate. I don't know what you mean. Lewis, let me know what you mean by that one. Don't know. Bruno is just football hungry, definitely. Pogba or Grealish? Right now, I'd take Grealish, to be honest, mate. I really would take Grealish right now. Pogba, I still think he's a better player. Miles better player, but I just don't think we are going to get the best out of Pogba. We said this in the last video. I think Pogba's days at United are numbered. And that's nothing against him. I just don't think this management, this coaching setup and this team and squad is right for Pogba. I just don't think he suits it. And that's why I say it the way it is. I say it as it is right now. I'm not looking to the future. I've seen 4 years of Pogba and he's had one good season where we managed to play him in the right position. But then why did it all change again? It just looks like we're set up not for him. And it's been unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. Too many mistakes in managers. I said this about Mata. Not one of the managers that he's played under at United has played him in the right position. We've got the same scenario again. Exactly the same with Pogba. Have you left United stand? Everyone, can you answer my man for that one for me, please? Don't go hard on him. You may have just jumped in now, but yeah, I have, mate. I have. I'm only messing. I have left the United stand. Yeah, update on... I don't know if you guys were there, but yeah, the Ricky collab is not happening. It's not happening with the EKSTER, I'm afraid. It doesn't seem like the powers that be were going to let this happen. So there's an interesting battle that you won't see again, probably, unless things drastically change from the other side. What else have we got? I'm just looking through some of your comments here, just to think. There's an interesting one. That's exactly it, mate. Zippy Penguin tribute. Adam, would you take Haaland? 100% I'd take Haaland. I think he's a Ballon d'Or winner in the making, this kid. Man, he is a different level. He's a different level striker. I mean, was bigging up Harry Kane the other day. This kid is going to be better than Harry Kane, it looks like. Man, the goals he's got already this season. Man, the guy's, what is he, 22? I think he's about 22. And he's already talking like he's looking after the younger kids in the squad. The younger kids in the squad at the age of 22. Man alive, come on. That is just crazy talk. He's just got experience. He seems to have experience and just maturity beyond his years. He's a player I would definitely buy. Calvert-Lewin would be a great buy, says Keane. Welcome to the chat, Keane, old mate. Calvert-Lewin at United. God, man. He's a good target man, though, isn't he? But yeah, say he's 20 years old, 2021, this Haaland, man. God, can you imagine? That was one we missed, wasn't it? How we didn't manage to attract him when he's the same nationality as our manager. Then you give up, don't you? Oh, man, come on. You give up. I don't actually think there's going to be any signings this window. I really don't. I think Ollie's given up on Igalo now that Cavani's in. We just don't see him anymore. Don't see him. And I'm looking at it going, January comes, Igalo goes. We've already got what? Plenty in reserve. In terms of squad, yeah, they might not be good enough. Interesting to hear that Lingard's now trying to get rid of Raiola as well. Man, there's a lot going on, isn't there? There's a lot going on. I think he realised his mistake now, Lingard, in that. That was just an absolute no-go area, and as soon as it happened, we've just not seen the guy. He's just been non-existent completely. So, yeah, you've got to be right there, aren't you, and just say, look, sometimes you make a mistake. Let's hope the rumours about Greenwood are what we're hearing. That is false news, and that isn't the case. So, definitely need to get behind our players, our younger players especially the likes of Greenwood, who we all know has got the talent. It's just, we can't afford to get another Ravel Morrison on our cards, can we? Let's see what else we've got. What else is on your mind, people? I mean, the main headline coming out of the press. When the main headline coming out of the press in November is Ronaldo moving to United, then you know it's desperation stat, don't you, mate? That's what it is. Ronald, Adam, your thoughts on the league now? Liverpool is struggling because Salah got COVID too now. Salah's got COVID, I didn't see that one. If he has, man, it's not going to be long before Liverpool are calling in the league to say we ain't got enough players to play at this rate. I mean, Gomez going down international training, COVID for Salah now. If that is true, then, man, it is. But still, you can look at that. I mean, they're still miles ahead of us in terms of performance. So somehow they will probably just drag it out, won't they? You know what it's like. Liverpool, they've got the mentality. That's like I always say, the mentality is key. It's absolutely key in all of this. And they've got a winning one. Let's see. Null and void trending. Oh, man. Let me see what else is going on here. I mean, it is absolutely huge for United to keep their ship in order right now. We have, you know what, the vibe changed a little bit after the Everton game. Ollie came out fighting, or if you think that was fighting, then yeah. Then you've got to look at it and go, right, okay, West Brom after the international break, just praying that no one gets injured. I mean, we've seen Van der Beek playing, and you know what, Bruno didn't play for Portugal the other night, or I think he's playing tonight. I think it is tonight they're playing, or tomorrow. Bruno didn't play. They won 7-0 and Bruno didn't get any minutes at all. So, little rest for Bruno, hopefully, as well there. So, hopefully we come back. Keno's all in for Poch. We all thought this was going to be it, wasn't it? We all thought this was going to be the international break when all the changes happened, the way it was going. When your back's to the wall, you can guarantee United to get that result in, can't you, though? You really can. Let's see. What else are we saying? People, sell Pogba. I'm sick of hearing fans fragile because of COVID. What about the other players who just got it on and just got on with it? Get rid of Pogba and buy Grealish. Grealish has got his new deal. I just don't think that deal's ever going to happen again now. I really don't. Let's see. Next few games. Definitely alien, mate. West Brom, Southampton, West Ham City, next 4. How many points? Tough one, alien, mate. That I think we'll beat West Brom. Away from home, we've always got a chance, haven't we? Southampton. I think I'm going to go out, and you're all going to think this is crazy right now, but I do agree with Red Devils down under there, the banana skin of West Brom. I think West Brom's the hardest game. Going off the way we play and how we struggle in certain games against certain teams, I think West Brom is the one that we struggle with there, big time. Absolutely big time. It's not like they are the best team, but we know how they're going to play. And that's the problem I've got. That's the worry I've got, definitely. Did you hear the dividends thing about the Glazers? Not surprising. Adam, I did, mate, yes. I knew it was coming. They pretty much have to, the shareholders. So they have to hold to promises in terms of that. Kelly, would just love Ollie to show some fight, some proper management needed on the sideline. Yeah, I know. He doesn't fill us with confidence. That's the problem, Kelly, isn't it? It's like you just want him to be angry at the players when they do something wrong instead of just sitting there. But, you know, he may change tack. He may come back and surprise us all. I don't think so. A few more games at Old Trafford on the iPad coming, I think. Anything goes wrong on that next group of games that Aliens just put up there, then I think it's going to be back to where we was before the Everton game. Mark my words. We've got a chance of just securing Champions League into the last 16 as well soon, so it has to happen, doesn't it? Would you take Ralph from Southampton at United? Good style of play. He is growing. He is growing. I want him to do... I'd take... You know what? I'd give him a couple more years. I think. Let him do it. Adam, would you ever do a collab with KG? Yes, if it came about, definitely. KG's a top man. But for at the moment, anyone on the United stand, it seems, is not doing anything with me. Well, that's the vibe I'm getting anyway. So, yeah, that may not happen even if I did ask. But, let's see what else. We're on here. AA Sakis, do you think Martial should really settle to play from the left, as I don't think he'll be able to score consistently playing as number 9 with no great service from the wings? Mate, we've not been playing with wingers for a while, but we need a player who can hold the ball up. I think he does that better than any of our other forwards there. And Cavani, yeah, he can come in, but he can't play all the time. So for me, I just feel like he's not... I do think he's better as a 9. I think Rashford's better from the left, but I don't mind a bit of interchanging. I'm all for interchanging with the players, but you've got to look at it and go, when he hits his straps, there's no one better than him. He's just waiting for him to hit his straps. That's the problem, innit, with Martial. That's where we're at with it. And if Ronaldo came in, people, are we going to see the old sulky Martial again? That's what you've got to ask. Martial is not a box striker anyway. He has been getting better at that. I think. But he's just one of them, innit? You want him to just be at that level all the time, and you know he can be, but he's just not. And that's the problem, I think, with a lot of United fans. They've lost patience. They want him to be at that all the time. So I just feel like it's just got to a stage with him where it's like, right, okay, now or never, mate. That's what we have to really do. Super chats, I have to bring them up just because the super chats. I ain't going to say any more. You can all read it. Alien, cheers, mate. Ollie will be out eventually. Yeah, don't get hyped by the Everton game. Probably a defeat or a draw against West Brom. I don't trust him to lead United. A lot of fans are saying that. Nico. Definitely. What else we got? I love Ronaldo, but I wouldn't take him back. There's a guy named Sancho. He's the future. That's it. I wonder if he has a poor season, Sancho, if United could get him for less money in the summer. Would you go for him if he had a poor season? Do you believe in class is permanent? Form is temporary. Need Ollie out, not good enough. Pooch or Poch, Nancy, yeah? Oh man, that's it. It's great. Absolutely. Yeah, pretty much it sums up everything about United at the moment, doesn't it? I'm just laughing at it now. I'm not particularly troubled by it because I know what's coming now. And it's... when if United ever get back, it'll be the day. I'm just sat there thinking the other day, I'm like, you know what? Are we ever going to be back up there again? Who is going to be in charge? How old will I be? It's all these questions that you start thinking, don't you? It's crazy. Palistri alien, yeah. Traore, Palistri to come in. All these young players. You know what I mean? One of them could hit the mark. One of them could be the new Ronaldo. You just never know. The big unknown, Giorgio, definitely. See, we might need the transfer window in January again, Russell. Maybe, possibly, mate. We really could. Surely Sancho isn't tempted to play in this squad. I think he's better off at Dortmund. Yeah, fair shout. Doesn't look like we're getting any better. Doesn't look like we're improving enough. All he needs to go on like a 5 or 6 game run just to give us that little bit of hope that he can actually do something now. That's what he needs. He needs a big run now. These 1 and 2 game wins here and there, nowhere near good enough. So, yeah, it will be interesting to see. It really will. All he needs Ronaldo badly. Disagree, mate. If you just come into the video, then definitely not. Definitely not. Ollie is gone if Ronaldo comes in for me. It really is. I don't think it works. I think it's undermining the manager and everything that he said he set out to do in investing in youth and building this squad. Quick fixes ain't going to fix us anymore. We're now depending on players to develop our youth players, I think you mean there. Why do we need a manager while we are at it? Why not bring back Keane? We need to move on. You see, I understand the Keane and breaking down a few people in terms of giving them a few home truths, but this is modern day football. Keane is just going to come in. We heard him talking about Kyle Walker and punditry. He can't even hold it there when he's live on TV, and he is being warned about what he's saying. He has probably overstepped the mark in some of the things that he said, and probably he will be reprimanded for what he said about Kyle Walker as well. It's just the way it is. Can you imagine him in the dressing room with this lot? Man, they'd all go out crying, sucking the thumb, and then no one would end up playing. They'd all be too scared. So yeah, I do understand that element of it. I think that's why he probably worked for O'Neill as a number 2. As a number 1, I just don't see it ever happening for him. Romero has been treated the worst. Could say that, Andrew, mate. He really could. How he's not been let go is beyond me. Did you hear the rumours about Phil Jones getting the move to the Championship as well? Oh, man. Just to lighten the mood, you throw a Phil Jones comment right in there. I don't think Ollie is capable of managing high players like Ronaldo, just my opinion. I agree on that one. I don't think he can. And that's what I've always said all along. I think he buys players that he know will respect him and will play under him rather than going out for the possible trouble causer to try and turn him round. The player who has got clear talent but has got issues, you know what? He got rid of them. He got rid of them players, didn't he? In Sanchez. He got rid of that in Lukaku when he was kicking off. Couldn't work it. Couldn't figure him out. And I just got rid of him. Got rid of him. What else are we saying, people? And yeah, just another one. A quick shout out again. If you did join me, joining with the video a bit late. The channel is now joining forces with OneFootball, the best football app around. Click on the link in the description below, people. My sponsorship deal with them hasn't fully started yet, but I want to just give them a shout out because that is now confirmed. They are back in the channel and we are going to be doing more videos with them supporting the channel as well. So big shout out to the OneFootball app. That is happening and coming soon. And, well, all I can say is that's down to you lot for backing the channel, making me relevant and getting me up there. Since I did leave the United Stand, I've had quite a few sponsorship offers, so that's down to you guys backing me. And you know what? The merchandise is coming. That's going to be out there. Giveaways coming for the members in that. I have got some samples coming so you guys can see what it actually looks like when it's on. It's not always going to be the Beast shirt. I'm not going to mention anything on that one, but yeah. Yes, yeah, that's it, mate. Get onto that. OneFootball app, it is quality. Goal alerts, stats, team lineups, breaking news, all the info you need, all on the app. It is actually brilliant. I've got it myself, and it is just a constant stream of information and all the breaking news. Brilliant stuff. Cheers for that, Snoop, mate. Bang on, mate. Bang on. Well, you're right. Give the video a share. Let's get some more people in this room. You know what I mean? I'm being restricted on who I can work with and who wants to join the channel, but I think they're all bottling it, to be honest, because they know I'm just going to give it to him. That's what I say. I think no one wants an argument anymore. It's disappointing, man. Disappointing. No one wants a proper debate. They all just want to agree with each other and be boring. No thanks. Biggie Third, cheers mate. I'm saying we need to move on from these old players. Nostalgia will get us nowhere. Bring back Keane. Ronaldo is rubbish. No, I understand what you're saying, mate. Definitely. Nostalgia will destroy this football club. It will. It will. We're all still clinging on to glory years, and we're moving on to nearly a decade now. How long before they can officially call us Liverpool fans and living in the past like they used to? Oh, you know what I mean? I know exactly what you're saying there, mate. 100%. Saying you said Aaron's rants flawless deserve more subs. Get on it, people. Get on it. That's down to you guys. I'm going to keep bringing the content out. You may not like it at times, but it's just going to be the same. Real, honest opinions. That's what it's all about. There's one man who's been with me for quite a bit now. Dave, how you doing, Dave, mate? Hope Ireland's good for you tonight, mate. Unlucky last night, Northern Ireland, pal, by the way. Oh, that is a top shot, that. Jason, wanted more players of the G-Sun Park mode. Proper grafters to fill in the gaps in the squad. Great content, mate. Cheers. Comment of the night so far, mate. God, I love G-Sun. Absolutely brilliant. How dare you, Adam? It's only been 10 years. Quality, love it. Domingo, welcome to it, mate. Members popping in now. Nice one. Let's get all the members in. I want to see Keane and Sir Phil in the what? I want to see Keane and Sir Phil in a box off. Wonder what he's going on about then, mate. I too am worried that I will not see United win a title before the decade is done. I know, it's horrid, isn't it? I don't think we will. It is going to be a decade. We're that many years away, aren't we? We're not going anywhere. It's not moving in the right direction quickly enough or steadily enough, is it? Aside who... What? Aside who Tanyan is later, Adam. I ain't got a clue. We'll ask. We will see. Let's see. What should you take? Would I take Son on the left hand side? You don't even have to ask me that. Tanya. What is it with Tanya? What's going on with that? I want to. Oh, right. Okay. No, I still don't get it. I thought I did then for a minute, but I don't. Solskjaer is stricter than people give him credit for. He's got rid of a lot of senior players. He's cut off players he believes aren't good enough. Lingard, Jones, Rojo, etc. Yeah, I understand. That was simple for anyone to see, to be honest, Elliot. But how can other managers get something out of these players, but he can't? That's the thing. I understand he's only making his environment easier for himself to work in and put across what he thinks is the way forward for United, because I feel like you're right there in a way that he cannot influence them type of players, the big ego players. I think the only reason Pogba's still at the club is because Ollie coached him while he was in the youth setup, and he feels like he has got a bit of a bond, and I don't think Pogba would ever badmouth Solskjaer. I really don't. I think he's pretty much come out and said that as much, or some of his team have come out and said that. He absolutely loves Ollie, and he has all the respect for him. I think that's why Pogba is there. I don't think he commands respect off the bigger names. That's why I don't think Ronaldo would work. Slim Reaper, top name. Ellie Adam bro, newly subbed to your channel through Ranson Side. Enjoying listening to your content, pal. Keep up the great work. Villa fan here. Nice one, mate. You must be buzzing right now. You must be buzzing with the way Villa are going, mate. Cheers for the sub as well, pal. What are we saying here? I was going to bring up your comments before we finish up. Social medias makes managers sack quicker. Modern day football, mate. That is part of it, innit? As crazy as it sounds, sad as it sounds, actually, but literally is what is going on right now. The thing is, Ollie actually had good coaching staff behind him, he could just focus on feel-good factor and we would be better off. I think he's trying to be too much of a Ferguson and take too much control. The thing is, Ferguson really didn't do the coaching, did he? He was there at times, but he left that to the people who knew what they were doing. And that's when he was the most successful. I mean, that's when he was really, really successful. When he left the quality coaches and he just got on with his making players good, thinking ahead. Whereas you're on the training ground all the time, then, you know what, how can you be in control of everything else that's going on? How can you be watching every single playoff? You know, Ferguson had people doing that job for him. I do agree with what people say, though. Right now, we probably need a coach more than we do a manager. We need someone to make better what we've actually got here at United, rather than, you know what, a manager come in and try and change it with signings again. I just don't think that's going to happen with this board and Ed Woodward in charge. So I just feel like right now we need a coach more than anything else. A coach that can make players better. Not bringing in the likes of Ronaldo. Does not work. That does not work. Holly has made things better for next season when we get Poch, is that? It won't be Poch. No, confident it's not Poch. Hey. Let's see what else we're saying here. People, like I said, has brought the attacking identity back into United and he's on the rebuilding process. I don't think he's brought the attacking mentality back, mate, because he spent a fortune on his defence and it's not good enough. So now this team is having to play more defensively to cover for our biggest flaw instead of playing to our biggest advantage, which is attacking football. So, you know what I mean? We'd be able to play even better attacking football if we had a better defence. The defence, everything is built around that defence. Liverpool now will struggle because they haven't got their strong defence. They can't be as good or as clinical or as cutthroat, I don't think, without that strong defence, without the Van Dijks of this world. Gomez not on the same league, but, you know what I mean? Without him, he was part of the partnership. I just don't think he can be. Look at what happened to City. You know what I mean? They lost Laporte, they lost the stability at the back. You cannot be as confident going forward if you know behind you, you're leaving gaps for that defence to be got at. And that's why we've had to go to two holding midfielders. You can play. You can play more attacking football. I'm not having this, you have to always play two holding midfielders. That's garbage. But let's be honest, our defence is not good enough for us to be more attacking right now. And I understand why he's having to play the way he is. He's having to find a way around it. But let's be honest, he's the one who spent all this money on the defence. He spent a fortune on United's defence. And he's been handed Henderson as well as one of the best backup keepers in the world. Still on Assassin's Creed, Adam, behave yourself. Alien, anyone who's not following me on Instagram, you'll understand what that comment is from one of my previous posts. Well spotted though, mate. I do. It was a good spot. Adam Matic, the beast from the east. Good vibes. Yes, mate. Beast. Did that just as there was a comment there. Absolute clown, Adam. There it is. Beast. Oh, guys, what else are we saying here? Do you know, I like the general chit-chat ones when you all get involved. It's good. I need to do more. And don't forget, people, when Mondays come around, what the free down from the weekend. Still going to do it even though it's international football. Monday. I'll talk about it more on the podcast on Sunday. But Monday, I want you to send your videos, DM me, Instagram or Twitter, your little snaps of some of your ups and some of your downs. And we will put in a compilation video together every Monday, going out at 7 o'clock, just of all your opinions of the weekend's action. It obviously is better when there's Premiership football on, but let's just go with it every single week and we'll just make something good and bad out of this weekend. Pretty much, I'm pretty certain that there is there's plenty of goods and plenty of bads already for you to get your teeth into. But yeah, Monday, get your goods and bads over to me by weekend. Just give me a little short video, 20 seconds, couple of good things, couple of bad. We're going to do 3 of each, just do a bit of a compilation of everyone's Ollie's never worked as a number 2, Adam. Who hasn't learned the basics? This happens in any job. You get taught by somebody better than you, then you put your own bits to it later. Very good point. Absolutely, very good point, Slim, mate. It's true, isn't it, though? Because they've all done it. You look at them all. Van der Beek came to United and was shocked at the coaching methods. I don't know if that's true, but I think he's shocked that he can't get in this team. Saying Russell, mate. Carrick and McKenna are average coaches. We should just be hiring best in class, not ex-players who have little experience. Again, we went all in on this United vibe, didn't we? That's, I think, where we made a little bit of a mistake. It was all on United, wasn't it? Like, Solskjaer's there, Carrick in there, Nicky Butt on the youth system. It was all good. It goes well to a certain extent, but then when you start overrunning the coaching staff completely, Carrick, Phelan, Solskjaer, like I've said before, 3 of them who know all about what it is and what the Man United mentality is, and they can't get it through to this squad. So what help have we got? There is one man that it'll work for, isn't there, at United? There is one man that all this is going to come good for, and it will click with him. We've just got to wait it out and see who that is. That's it. John, how you doing, John, mate? No system, no tactics. If Neymar and Mbappe are crap for PSG, what makes Sancho our saviour? Which shows how a proper system and style of play is important. Very good. Very good point, mate. It is. That's what I said. I don't think even Ronaldo. He'd win us the odd game on his own, but in terms of fitting into a system, how would Ronaldo fit in? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me see. Much. We glorify our club too much. We were the best because we always had the best. The standards have dropped severely. Went Moss, mate. Yeah, you're probably not far away from the truth with that one there, pal. Could definitely be it could definitely be the case. Our standards have dropped. People are just fighting over their favourite players all the time now, rather than really saying it as it really is, which is just not good enough. Making excuses for poor performances isn't the United way. But this new age of football fan that are not knowing any other way other than the start of David Moyes' tenure at United, which is what Alfie, my son, is. All he knows is from David Moyes onward. He knows nothing of quality football at this football club. And everything's a bonus for him. This is a lot of the mentality of the younger fans right now. A lot has been forgotten about what this club used to be. Elliot Woodward loves the United ethos as it buys them time with the fans and they can put spending and say it's all part of our plan. We aren't doing big deals anymore and it's against the ethos. PR spin. Oh, we've been spun plenty of yarns, mate. Expectations have dropped. Smoking Colvin, mate. Top name that, mate. Top name. Anyway, people, that's it. Pretty much done. General chit chat for about an hour. A few points put across. The big stuff is coming. The big stuff is coming, people. Do stay tuned for the week. There's loads going on. Don't forget, podcast is coming on Sunday. I'm going to be on Saeed's show later. I don't know, maybe on something else as well this weekend. Not too sure just yet. But yeah, podcast on Sunday as always. And then moving into next week, we're on the build-up then, aren't we? Get the internationals out of the way, and then it is full throttle. Loads of stuff going on, definitely on my channel. And you know what? It's boring without Premier League, isn't it? You can tell everyone's just looking for something to talk about. It's just general chit-chat. That's all it is. That's what it is. But all your contributions are massively, massively welcome, as always. Like I said, we start with one football. We're starting with the football prizes as always. Football prizes. It's gone. The signed Class of 92 montage has gone. Someone has won it. I don't know who has won it yet. We're waiting for the announcement. But another prize will be coming next week. Hopefully, one of us can win it. I'll let you know if we do win this one. Because like I said before, if I do win that shirt, it's going back to you guys. It will be part of another giveaway as a thank you for all your support going forward. So, yeah, give the video a like, people. Share the video. Get your comments in on the comment section below once this video hits the YouTube. and subscribe to the channel. If you are watching for the first time, get behind it. Let's get building. We're on the road to 20k, people. We're at 18 now. Let's try and get there before, well, we'll see. Before the 2-year anniversary we want anyway. So let's do it. Share the video, share the channel. Let's get more people subscribed. I'm going to get more people involved. Like I said, do hit me up on the socials though, because I'm bringing them all. I'm putting a compilation video together every Monday now for you guys. Where it's just your thoughts on what is good, what is bad. The best ones get put up there. And let's just do it together. People, that's it for tonight. You'll see me on Side Show later. And then everything, like I said, over the weekend. Big things coming up. I will see you then, people. For now, goodbye. See you soon.